Yes people, welcome to today's video. We are going to be repairing this iPhone 12 Pro Max. It is damaged on the rear and it is also damaged on the front. We have cracks, we have scratches, we have the whole shebang. We're going to be using this brand new housing to be replacing this absolutely shattered, beaten to pieces one. And we're going to be using this brand new iPhone 12 Pro Max screen to replace this one, which is cracked, scratched and damaged. We're going to have to transfer all of the parts from the old phone over to the new one. So if you enjoy this type of content, then don't forget to drop a follow. To start, I'm going to get you guys mounted up here. So to start off, we are not going to need either the new screen or the new housing here. So we're going to pop that to one side. We are going to focus on this device and disassembling it. I'm going to use this toolkit to find a pentalobe screwdriver to remove these bottom two screws. We're next going to undo the two bottom screws here. Done that, we're going to start to pry away the screen from the device. Typically you need to heat it up, but as this screen is already broken and I'm not going to be using it in future purposes, I am going to simply put it away from the device. We're almost there. Even though I'm not being the most gentle with the screen, you do need to be gentle when you remove it, because it will open from the right hand side to the left to expose components and flexes that you don't want to break, like that. These flexes here are incredibly important. If you break this flex here for the Face ID connectivity, you'll never be able to use Face ID again. So of course you want to keep that intact. We're going to use a Troy screwdriver to remove the screws around these brackets. Now this screen can be removed and popped to one side just by unclipping these little ribbons here. I'm going to focus on the main part of the phone. So first things first, I'll be looking to remove this main logic board here. I'm going to remove all these connectors. Use my fingernail to get underneath them so I can see any unexposed screws like the one underneath here. I use this, I don't actually know what you'd call it, it's a bit of a crosshead with a point, I suppose, to remove these screws from the outside here, here and here. I'm going to remove the SIM from the side of the phone, or the SIM card tray. Didn't realise there wasn't a SIM in there, so then we can remove this SIM tray. Small bit of adhesive holding on that cable there. We can now remove the main board as well. Pop that to one side. If you want to take a closer look, there you go. This is what controls everything on your phone. Without this, it's just a battery. I'm going to remove the Face ID from the top, and now we can focus on the rest of the phone. Next, I'm going to focus on the camera and removing those. This is what the camera setup looks like. Pop that to one side. We can now remove the battery. eventually, when you've got the battery out, just take some isopropyl alcohol and a lot of fiddling. But eventually we got there. You have to be so careful with these batteries, especially when they're charged, because they can just go kaboom and burst into flames. We're now going to remove the rest of the housing and the charging port, as well as the LiDAR scanner. There we go, there is the charging port removed, ready to go on the new phone. Yes people, so this is where we're up to so far. We have screwed in these sensors here, the LiDAR scanner and the flashlight or flash. We're going to now get the other components in, which the last components out of here will be the clips for the screen around the outside, as well as these buttons down the outside as well. Need to get them transferred across to this brand new housing. By the way, just to let you know, the housing isn't actually gold, it's just a protective around the outside of it, so when it's getting transported it doesn't get scratched. So we will get this rebuilt and then we can remove those at the end. Okay, I've taken a quick break. For you it's only probably been about 5 minutes, for me it's been about an hour. So we're going to get this phone back together. We're going to transfer these buttons around the outside here and the clips for the screen over to this new phone. Before we do that though, we're going to remove these bits up here to get the screen sorted. As you can tell throughout this video, I was incredibly ill. I'm now adding in a voiceover while I'm editing, because I realised that the video just was really boring. So if you watched up to this point, thank you so much. Please drop a comment, and I actually love you. But I'm just going to time-lapse of all the footage that I did get, because I ended up getting a little bit frustrated with this repair. It's an incredibly long repair. It took me a total of about 2.5 hours. So if you made it to this point, I really appreciate you. Lots of love. Drop a follow. Not gonna lie, boys, the video did get a bit long and boring, so I have just skipped it to the end. This is what the phone looks like afterwards. As you can see, everything is absolutely pristine and brand new. So the phone looks a hell of a lot better, and yeah, that's it, the end result. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.